That's the Flares and the Golden Gate Grape from 1961 called Footstomping at 25 minutes after. This is the week I was supposed to be gone, right, Super Harlow? And you were supposed to do the show and I was gone. But since the airline strike has not yet terminated, you'll find the Baron is grounded. Unavailable. I couldn't get any flights to Los Angeles. I couldn't get any to Hawaii. I was going to take a weekend in Napa. Nothing's even flying to Napa, man, you know.
Keep in step with the times through the Oakland Tribune. 500,000 readers keep in touch this way. Read the lively Metropolitan Oakland Tribune on top of the real news every day.
Ba 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 la ba 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 ba.
Keep in step with today, the Metropolitan way. Start the Oakland Tribune today.
Remember this sound?
This year, KYE welcomes the Beatles back to San Francisco in a mammoth Candlestick Park spectacular.
The date is Monday, August 29th, and the place is Candlestick Park.
You'll see better. You'll hear better, too, with a special Beatles sound system.
See the Fabulous Four in the last show of their biggest American tour.
Be part of the fantastic KYE reception for the Beatles.
Don't be left out. Get your tickets now, just $5, $6, and $7, including all handling charges.
Send your check or money order payable to KYE with a self-addressed stamped envelope.
The time is now. The Beatles are coming, and they want you there.
Come on, baby, now.
If I may say so myself, you look this afternoon, my dear, simply stunning. Really. Stunning. You've looked stunning before, but today you look so stunning. It's just sickening how stunning you look, really. That's the Fabulous Beatles from yesterday and today for Dr. Robert the Song, their brand new album. It's 28 minutes after 3, Johnny Holliday time. Yesterday, the KY Wonder softball team went to Tiburon for a game against the Tiburon Little League managers and coaches and their all-stars and their dads and some other people thrown in for good luck. And the boss made his first appearance of the year on the diamond for the Wonders yesterday and proceeded in the second game to go 4 for 5. He batted .468 in the Big Ten with Northwestern a couple of years ago in college. And we've been trying to get him out to one of these games. He came out, went 4 for 5, scored, 2 runs, and led the KY attack to a 19-3 rout over the Tiburon fathers and coaches. We also took the first game by a score 15-4. In the first game, Rick Barry went 4 for 6, 3 towering home runs far over the fence, and a triple. In the second game, Rick had another home run and a double, went 2 for 4 in the second game. Ed Hyder played a great game. Don Robbs was blanked 0 for 4 in the first game, went 2 for 4 in the second game. And we'll play again next Monday night, a week from tonight, down at in Menlo Park at Neyland Park, located in Middle Avenue, against the Pony League coaches and all-stars to help the Pony League of Menlo Park a week from tonight.
KYA Radio 1260.
This is KYA and KOIT, number 1 in San Francisco. Nice, soft and quiet type of love song for the Animals.
The fortune's one of who?
27 till 4 o'clock.
Come on, waitress, bring me what I need. I got a truck outside, it's got a heavy load. Never mind the menu, I'm not eating. I have a coat, and then I'll hit the road. Things go better with Coca-Cola when you I never get tired of its taste. Things go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke. KYA weather.
On the KY weather eye, it's 26 to 4. Night and morning low clouds, but otherwise fair through Wednesday. Tonight's low between 50 and 60 degrees. Tomorrow's high 65 to 75. With the winds coming west 10 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon time. 65 in the Mercury now. Marin County 66. San Jose 66. Oakland.
While you're away, don't forget to write.
Oakland. I say Oakland 66. Here's the happenings that I'll dig in September. Or August or whatever. That's the happenings at 23 minutes till 4 o'clock, 65 KY degrees in downtown San Francisco. Tony Big at 6 and Tommy Siders at 9 o'clock. And now the Hondels have got the story for Honda.
World's biggest seller is a groovy little sport machine. Now, sport machine. World's biggest seller is priced about $2.15. Yeah, $2.15. And don't you know you meet the nicest people on Honda?
Hey, dig this. The values of the Honda Summer Sales Festival are out of sight these days. Low down payments, easy terms, and instant financing. Now, if you've been wanting to have a Honda, now is the time to buy yourself a Honda. Go to your nearest Honda dealer and see what's happening. Great values on the greatest motorcycle ever. That's the Honda Summer Sales Festival going on right now at your local Honda man.
World's biggest seller has bikes you really gotta see. Yeah, you gotta see. And don't you know you meet the nicest people on Honda?
All right, what do we have, Super Harlow?
Got a winner!
We must give away a KYA transistor radio to Mr. Frank Vernasecci. Frank lives in Daly City at Station Avenue. Frank Vernasecci, or Vernasecci. Well, he knows where he is and where he lives. Gets the KYA transistor radio for this hour. We give them away once every hour, 24 hours per day, the entire month of July. And if you want to get one, drop by your local Union Oil 76 service station. Ask for them. They're free. Put it on the bumper or the back of your car, the front or the rear. And you may be stopped in traffic by some guy with a red Volkswagen who you might have seen speeding around the city yesterday to give away these transistor radios. But you have to have one to be eligible to win this one. And if you win this, you may win the big prize of all, which we'll tell you about in the form of a fantastic automobile. So just stay tuned to KY for more details. Let me tell you about a story at 21 till 4 o'clock about the Standells in Boston.
I'm going to tell you a story.
And their dirty water in Boston.
I'm going to tell you about my town.
And their crazy girls in Boston.
I'm going to tell you a big fat story, baby. It's all about my town. Love that dirty water. Have you heard about the Standells? Love that dirty water.
Dirty water for the Standells at 19 minutes, racing up toward 4 o'clock. Lamar Sherlock checks our front page in 4 minutes' time from Action Central. Here's something brand new from Kilpatrick's, a brand new premium bread made with 100% pure golden corn oil. Now all the famous Kilpatrick's freshness and flavor, plus the golden goodness of corn oil shortening. Adding golden corn oil to bread is like putting butter in popcorn without adding the calories, though. For the freshest taste and finest texture you could ever find, try Kilpatrick's new premium bread made with golden corn oil. That's Sue Lowensen's favorite bread. I may also add that. Look for Kilpatrick's bright yellow bag. It's the best Kilpatrick's bread you've ever tasted. I do hope you'll try it at your favorite grocery store now.
Kilpatrick's bread stays fresh longer. Stays
Kilpatrick's premium bread now made with corn oil. Try it.
KYA.
Hey, the Dragon of Go-Go is the greatest spot in town these days. Lou Chen's got a fantastic hangout downtown in Wentworth Alley between Grand and Kearny Streets in Chinatown off either Washington or Jackson Street. You have to be over 18 years of age to get in there. All girls admitted free before 9 o'clock if you're over 18. Open 7 nights a week from 8 o'clock on. Today, starring Peter Wheat and the Breadmen, starting Friday, July the 8th. Through Sunday, July the 17th. They'll be there until the 17th. And also coming Friday the 22nd, the Leaves to the Dragon of Go-Go in Wentworth Alley between Grant Avenue and Kearny Streets in Chinatown off either Washington or Jackson Streets.
I'll be alone each and every night. While you're away, don't forget to write. Bye-bye, so long, farewell. Bye-bye, so long,
KYA Pulse Beat News.
3:45 the time at KYA. Lamar Sherlock reporting in another Pulse Beat scoop. A small twin-engine plane crashed into a field in East San Jose today near Berryessa Road, killing one man and critically injuring another. The dead man, apparently the pilot, identified as 49-year-old Charles Wayne Faust of Los Altos, a furniture store owner. Critically injured was Dennis Dean, about 20, of Grants Pass, Oregon. He was taken to Alexian Brothers Hospital with multiple injuries. Also, a single-engine plane believed to have been making practice approaches over an open field near Antioch crashed, killing the pilot and 3 passengers. The victims were 36-year-old Frank Wetch of Pittsburgh, the pilot, 43-year-old Samuel Donato of Antioch, and 26-year-old Raymond Rainey, also of Antioch. Early this afternoon, a man held up the Bank of America branch at 6298A Mission Street, Daly City, getting away with close to $900. He was armed with a .45 automatic. And 2 women bandits robbed a pharmacy in San Francisco's Mission District today of about $600. Joseph Biagini, owner of Murphy's Pharmacy, said he got a look at one of the 2 women and described her as not bad looking. He said the one he did see stuck her gun in his back and said, "Be quiet, we don't want to hurt you." The 2 women tied Biagini with electric cord and adhesive tape, left him in the back room, and escaped down Mission Street. A narcotics raid in the Mission District has netted agents 3 alleged pushers, a user, about $10,000 worth of illegal drugs, and more than 1,000 hypodermic needles and other tools of the trade. The raid put an end to a telephone-ordered drug distribution center run by a member of the Hells Angels. The body of a man identified as 59-year-old Robert Smith of San Francisco washed up on shore in Alameda County today. Smith, believed to be one of those missing since last night in a 14-foot fishing boat. The owner of the boat was identified as 27-year-old Francis Dudum of San Francisco. Dudum, his 2 children, and another man are still missing. A 16-year-old Campbell girl has been accidentally shot and killed during an outing in Stevens Creek Canyon. She was Shirley White, who with 3 companions had been taking turns firing a .38 caliber revolver into a dirt embankment. Authorities said the gun discharged as one of the group handed it to Miss White. In Washington, the Senate has approved a 2 9/10% pay increase for 1,800,000 government employees. The vote was 81-0. The bill also provides fringe benefits, including liberalized retirement provisions. Also in Washington, talks aimed at ending the 4-day-old airline strike got nowhere today, and the company negotiator said he saw no hope for a settlement this week. Airlines with planes still flying are doing a booming business, however, and a Holliday-sized tremolo load has hit the nation's railroads and bus lines. The machinist strike against the 5 U.S. airlines also increased the tourist flow into Mexico. In sports, Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers starts for the favored National League as the All-Star game gets underway tomorrow in St. Louis. He faces the American League's Denny McLain. And Soviet Russia could be barred from the Olympic Games for failure to send a track and field team to Los Angeles this weekend to meet the United States. Sponsors of the meet gave their views today after the Soviet national track and basketball team announced it was canceling its appearance for the July 23rd and 24th meet. The Soviet news agency TASS reported the cancellation was a protest against so-called American atrocities in Vietnam. KYA will score again with sports in 30 minutes.
You're listening to the #1 news voice of San Francisco and the Bay Area, KYA News.
The man says night, morning, low clouds, otherwise fair through Wednesday. Lows tonight 50 to 60, highs tomorrow 65 to 75. 65 now in San Francisco. Oakland and San Jose 66. It's 67 in San Rafael. KYA gives an award for every news tape used on the air. When you see news happen, call KYA at Exbrook 72512. Lamar Sherlock, KYA News.
You're listening to #1.
Hot town, summer in the city.
11 spoonful singing 8 minutes to 4 o'clock KY time at 65 degrees. I checked with the insurance company today. Remember, I have insurance, I want to tell you, with Allstate. With it, you know, they say you're in good hands with Allstate. I have to beg to differ with the people who have that slogan because I had my car was broken into a couple of weeks ago. My clothes were stolen. So they checked the policy that says that I am under what they call mysterious disappearance, you see, of clothes, unless you can prove your car was broken into. Any clown, I think you'll ask anybody, any idiot can go out today and take a coat hanger of a convertible, slip it in, down, and open the door, right? And open the car. You don't have to break a window. I mean, I don't want to tip off any would-be car breaker inners, but this is what happened to me. They say, well, we're very sorry because this doesn't cover your policy, unless you want to pay an extra $10 or $15 a year or something, which the guy could have told me in front, right? Are all the insurance companies like this? Do they all operate in this, same basic formula of you have to prove your car is broken into, you have to show the scratches, you have to show the broken window? If this is the case, man, we're all in trouble, right? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person this ever happened to. Where you've had your car broken into, no sign of entry, but all your clothes are gone, your papers and everything, right? We should start our own company, Harlow.
He's a groove. He's Joe Tex.
Yeah, things go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke. Life is much more fun when you refresh. Coke after Coke. Coke refreshes you best, and you'll never get tired of the taste. Things go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke.
Thank you very much, Joe Tex. I think the people at Allstate Insurance Company plus my good friends at Holliday Chevrolet should get together.
A service tip from Shell.
Watch out for wet brakes. Driving in heavy rain or through a deep puddle can soak your brakes to the point where they won't hold. If this happens, immediately apply light, even pressure to the brake pedal. Keep your other foot on the gas and hold the steering wheel tightly. The friction will dry the brakes quickly. And here's a tip about good mileage. Fill up with Super Shell gasoline. Super Shell is blended with platformate to help you get good mileage.
In a clean white pump. Little guitar, please, sir. Thank you. This is Dwayne Eddy from 1958, and the Rebel Rouser at 6 minutes till 4, KY Summertime. That's Dwayne Eddy's Rebel Rouser for 1958, a solid gold classic we all remember and love a lot, don't we? I used to be an usher to drive in a movie at that time. Really, I was the guy who went around the Jeep, and checked the people that drove in backwards. Really, it's 3 minutes till 4 o'clock. I kid you not, just to back in the drive-in.
What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Old-time flavor that goes down easy. That's Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
Original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer is still brewed today the original premium way to give you good old-time beer flavor. And that means you can drink one glass or a couple or a whole pitcherful, because Blue Ribbon always goes down easy, never leaves you feeling too full. It's that goes down easy flavor that's made Blue Ribbon the fastest growing beer in the whole USA for over 5 straight years. Beer drinkers try it, like it, and switch to Blue Ribbon. See for yourself. It's here at popular prices. Just ask that man for Blue Ribbon when he says,
What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
brewed by the first of the great Milwaukee brewers.
I tell you, the people at Holliday Chevrolet should get together with the people at Allstate, who are in conjunction, I think, with the people on strike, right?
The Beatles are coming to Candlestick.
Yes, KYA welcomes the Beatles back to San Francisco.
It's bigger because it's in Candlestick Park with thousands of good seats so everyone can see.
It's better because the special Beatles sound system means you'll hear everything the Beatles sing and say.
Don't be left out as KYA welcomes the Beatles to the final appearance of their spectacular American tour.
Monday, August 29th, 8 p.m.
Tickets are now available through KYA at just $5, $6, and $7, including all handling charges.
Send your check or money order to Beatles, KYA San Francisco, with a stamped, self-addressed envelope.
Join KYA and the Beatles in the most fabulous show you'll ever see.
Floor elevator at KYA at 4 o'clock. You're going to miss me and my cohort in crime as well. Shall we sing the old school song, If You Follow the Bouncing Ball, please, sir? I said if you'll follow the bouncing ball. Whereabouts? This is KYA and KOIT, number 1 in San Francisco.
Who's that I see walking in these woods? In these woods? In these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood.
Why, it's Sam the Sham and number 1 in San Francisco.
Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. Ooh, I'll be back. Back.
Sam the Sham and number 1.
Back.
My Little Red Riding Hood taking over, knocking off the Beatles at 3 minutes after 4 o'clock. 65 degrees for Chapter 2 of the Johnny Holliday story for Monday afternoon. Peggy Lee, what do you say, kid?
Here's Peggy Lee for Ford.
You're ahead.
She's ahead.
In a Ford.
Yeah.
Way ahead.
Way ahead.
In a Ford. Lose your heart as you start moving out with a Ford. You're ahead in a Ford. All the way. You're really ahead with that Fairlane feeling. For me, it's the Fairlane GTA with a sport shift. Use it as an automatic or shift manually. It works both ways. From the way it goes to the way it looks, Fairlane is the way ahead car for 66. Get that Fairlane feeling now. Go ahead, stay ahead, way ahead. You're ahead with Ford. Out of the way.
KYA weather. Tonight and morning, low clouds, but otherwise fair through Wednesday. Tonight's low between 50 and 60 degrees. Tomorrow's high for San Francisco, 65 to 75. The wind's blowing west, 10 to 25 in the afternoon time. Mercury holding at 65 downtown. Marin County with 67, down south at 66. Same for Oakland, 66. Here's the most talked about record in America these days, Napoleon 14.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk?
That's Napoleon the 14th, and perhaps the most talked about song in America. The phones are always ringing for that one. Either you like it or you can't stand it, one of the two. And whenever we play it, it's only because so many people want to hear the song, and I hope that you don't get too offended by it, if you are offended by it, or if you take it tongue-in-cheek. That's the way it's supposed to be meant. What it means, nobody knows, right? But it's a great song. It's a smash. 6 minutes past 4 o'clock.
The fortunes, they know all the answers.
I know it, you know it too. Worries only make you blue. When you try to do anything for you. I know it, you know it too. Things go better with Coca-Cola. Let's get together, we got something to. Things go better with Coke. 'Cause you never get tired of its taste. Coke, got to Coke. Let's go where the dancing is better with Coke. Have a party and call everyone. Better with Coke. We're gonna get it some better with Coke. With some food and fun. People go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke.
Thank you, sir. 65 downtown. Join the KYA Bumper Brigade. A KYA bumper strip on your car could make you a winner. Someone will win a transistor radio every hour during the entire month of July. Get your KYA bumper strip free at any Union 76 service station today.